Good morning, my friends, and welcome to consideration today of the last quality described by Daido Loori and many Zen teachers, that the truth of being alive must be realized through great faith, great doubt, and great determination as we walk along the spiritual path that must include all three of these at any given moment. And today I want to reflect with you on the last one, great determination, or as some say, great perseverance. There is another writing in Zen practice that comes to mind as I think about this, and it goes like this. It's called perseverance, sometimes called vigilance. Do not follow low practice. Do not live carelessly. Do not hold tightly to wrong views. Do not prolong the suffering of the world. Whoever moves from carelessness to vigilance lights up the world like the moon that emerges from a cloud. On the spiritual path, great vigilance, perseverance, easily becomes alive in us when discouraged, when something we believed would happen fails yet again, despite our efforts. In fact, one of the greatest challenges to persevering is what the Zen tradition calls attachment. The inner insistence that things should be a certain way that they're not, or that we must hold on to things that actually do not belong to us, but for which we're very grateful, like the love in our lives. Attachment is a good thing in many ways, as are all obstacles that arise in mindfulness practice or on the spiritual path. How this is practiced in mindfulness practice is that we welcome the distraction. We welcome the itch. We welcome the restlessness and the thought that goes, why am I doing this? I can't do this. And in that thought, we quietly sit and allow it to be. This is the perseverance that we speak of, and that becomes more a part of daily life as we practice on the chair in the quiet steadiness of our own meditation and mindfulness. We literally expand our capacity to endure, to allow what is to be what it is, and become curious about it. Like, how does that work? How does that itch start? And when do I notice that it begins to subside? How does that feeling of restlessness become more quiet and steady as I breathe and persevere rather than quit? The thinking is, if I can practice enduring my foot falling asleep, or my mind starting to sing folk songs, or my chest starting to quicken the breath as I remember a bad dream from last night, we persevere. We return to the breath and remind ourselves that noticing attachment is a good thing, because we become aware that there is a potential problem. The problem is most likely attachment to something we want to be and have no control over. So let us sit. If you're not already doing so, listening to me, and stay with your breathing, allowing your mind to rest on obstacles that you find that give you doubt, that give you pause, that discourage you, that make you feel greedy for something that you really, really want to have go a certain way. And maybe it should go that way. But the greediness is what we would call attachment. Allow yourself to breathe and be aware in your body of what great determination feels like when you've had it in the past or right now in practice. Where do you feel it? Your chest, belly, your hands, your neck. Where do you feel the body experience of great determination? That is the space we need, right there in our own body, to complete the cycle of great faith, great doubt, and great determination and perseverance. It says, I'm willing to keep going. I choose to stay. I surrender to what is beyond my control. Breathing. I surrender to what is. I choose to stay and persevere. I am willing to keep going, even if the rewards are right now quite uncertain. When the inevitable obstacles in our lives and in our practice arise, if we are attached and holding on to a certain way that life should be, then of course we become discouraged. So go out, my friends, and take with you the willingness to persevere when discouraged, to do the next right small thing that you can do, and to say, I am willing to keep going. And as your meditation closes, allow your eyes to open. Namaste. Amen.